Hello everyone, welcome, and welcome back to TC YouTuber, my channel. So whoever is new, let me tell you, I am a psychology student. I'm studying psychology currently and also doing internships. So with my best possible knowledge and skills, I share with you guys topics day wise, daily, or different topics, and also I take your questions and we solve them, we try to resolve them. So yes, that's what we do. Additionally, I also explain Korean dramas and Bollywood movies also here in this channel, so you can check that out. And yes, join and support this channel. Welcome to everyone. Already supporting people, new people, everybody is welcome. Hello Mahesh, welcome to my channel. Yes, so today what is our format? I have already given a community post on my channel. So today's format is yesterday what was left, the last point of the topic that we will cover, and after that we will cover today's topic and of course your questions. Okay, so whoever is new, so basically I'm a psychology student, so we talk about psychology, mental health related topics here. So you guys also can join and we can have a talk discussion. I can answer your questions with best possible knowledge of mine. So all these things we do here. Okay everyone, so should we start with the topic? Okay, I guess let's start. And yeah, okay. So for the new people, you might be thinking, what's the topic? So yes, we will discuss about that as well. Okay, Mahesh has something to say. Impact of surrounding on mental health. Okay, so you want to discuss about this topic? you want me to discuss about this topic? So impact of surrounding on mental health. Yes, there are a lot of impact. Lot of, okay, yeah, yes. So there is a lot of impact on this on the mental health, and according to the situation surrounding that a person lives in. Okay, how? For example, first of all, surrounding means how the situation, the environment around the person is, which includes family, relatives also, and neighbor. Yes, I told the neighbors. So all these things basically fill up the surrounding of a person. Okay, now coming to the point of the childhood of the baby, of the person where he was a child. So that is also very important point, very important stage of life, where the mental health starts to affect that person, maybe in a positive, negative, or a neutral way also. Okay, so how? If I have to say, the parents are maybe in a negative sense. For the example, that parents are not very loving, caring, supporting. Okay, for example, that what happens is that the child also grows out to be like that. He feels antisocial and doesn't feel belongingness and all of these things. So from the childhood, this pattern has started. So now, if he has hit adolescence, now the difference, there are very differences, like how the friends are, how his peers are, or her peers are. So at that also level there is different influence. So all this covers all the one by one, all these things affects the surrounding, the mental health of the person. And to be honest, mostly we don't see much positivity in the surrounding. There are exceptional, I am not saying it is always the case, but in the most cases the surrounding, at least one or two are not, maybe one or two are good. Like for example, parents are fine, maybe neighborhood is fine, but maybe there is pressure from peers, which is always there. So all these aspects affect the mental health of any person. Okay, Mahesh, I have just given an overview of the topic. Okay, whatever you asked. So yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much for asking and joining, Mahesh. So we will continue with the topic which we did last time, like yesterday. If the for the new people, it's fine. I will just give you a quick brief introduction, and then we will continue. Okay. And before that, I want to say to you guys that whoever wants to and can, okay, it's up to you. There is no pressure or force. But if you want to support me, you guys can support me through this UPI. So this scanner QR code. So this is my QR code. So you guys can support me. You can take a screenshot of it and then can support me through super chats, gifts, whatever you call it. It feels very motivating, guys, if you guys support me. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, so now coming back to the topic, was releasing emotional baggage of past karmic account. Okay, so this topic is a little bit spiritual, coming to, also there is psychology of course involved, but it also has some spiritual aspect. So we will cover in the both ways. Okay, and it's very cold, guys. I don't know where you all live, but where I live it's very cold. So stay safe, everyone. Okay, so yes, how to release emotional baggage that we have started discussing. I will not again revise. If you guys are interested, you can check my live stream of yesterday. There you can get the other starting point of the topic. Okay, so today only a small part is left, so we will cover that. And while I am explaining to you guys can comment down, you can ask me questions here. So what I will do, I will start explaining, then I will take a pause and I will read your comments, your questions, and answer to them, and again then back to the topic. Okay, so it's not like I will ignore your comments or not give replies or answer your questions. I will do, but I will take pause and do it, okay? So there's no problem, you guys can comment or ask questions in between also. Okay, so let's start. So the point, first of all, I will read out and I will explain, okay? And also you guys can share your opinions as well, like if you agree with me, you do not agree with me, what's your point of view, what's your perspective, everything. Okay, so let's start. There are my notes. For my notes I am looking at explaining. I will read out and then I will explain. One thing we need to remember is that in our life, a majority of our karmic accounts are very beautiful. But one or two, when there are conflicts, we make them complicated, and so its effect influences our state of mind, and that starts influencing other good karma, which are so far very good. Okay, so what this all the points, these 3 points involved, but the same thing is there. So what this thing is saying is that, see, there are very good things in our life, like very good things which we have also done in our life. But what happens is that when some bad things occurs to us or we do some mistake, at the time we feel that okay, I am not good enough, and we judge ourselves overall, as a whole. So that's not correct, because at the time I understand and we understand that when bad situation occurs, when bad times happens with us, at the time it's very hard to think positive or take things very easily or try to remember the good things that are present even right now. But we should do that. And why we should do that? Because it's very easy to get influenced by all the negativities, all the bad things that happens with us when we are not feeling good, when we are dealing with bad situations in our life. Okay, so that's the thing which this point is saying. So also, more than that, like if I have to give you an example, like what are the good things in our life? Okay, for I'm not saying for all, again there are always exceptionals, and some people may not feel the same, but still majority of us have our organs with us, right? We have our legs, hands, we can wake up when we want to, like we don't need anybody's support, physical support, that we are healthy and fine till now. We are able to study, we are able to do dream what we want to, we are able to chase our dreams. So all these things are there in our life, and it's a blessing. We just don't feel, we just don't give importance to it day to day life. We just don't feel the need to be grateful about these things, but these are very good things that are already present in our life. I have just given some examples, okay? There are so many. So besides this, when we don't think about this so much, and when bad situation occurs in our life, what we tend to do is that we blame our life, or maybe a person also, that see, these things are bad in my life and these are not working out, so what should I do? Like, my life is bad. We level our life based on one situation, and that is not correct, right? So this is what the point is trying to imply. Okay, at that point of time when something bad happens, at that point of time the bad things also influence our good things. Like, we feel like okay, okay, fine, that good thing happened with us, or that good thing is with us, but what's the point? Because bad things are also there. So we just don't understand the value of the good things, the things which we should be grateful of at the time when we are facing with some trouble or difficulties. Okay, so at that point of time we should realize, we should pause and understand that okay, this is something happening to me, happening with me, or maybe I have done something wrong, but this does not define my life. I should try to understand this thing. I should try to be, I should stay calm and then find out the solution to this problem rather than making it more complicated. Okay, so when we have a good state of mind, good mental power with ourselves, a high uh, mental state with us by practicing all these things which I keep on talking to you guys to maintain a good mental health. Then what happens when the bad situation comes, as yesterday also someone asked me like how to react in emergency situations. So this is related. So when those bad situation, emergency, whatever you call it, comes, then we are able to deal with that situation nicely when we have prepared beforehand. Okay, so this was all about this point, this topic, releasing emotional baggage. So this was the last point which I had to cover. Yesterday I have started like before only I started, but still from the start I have explained very nicely yesterday, so you guys can watch that if you want to. And today we completed. And now if you guys have any questions, you want to share something, you guys can. I will read your comments, reply to you guys, answer your questions, or else we will let continue with the next topic, today's fresh topic, which I have put in the community post. Okay, so I can see from the beginning 3 or 4 people are watching me. So yes, you guys can also comment. I will also know that who are watching me, who are feeling interested, or are uh, they are aware about mental health and all these things. And if you even don't want to comment, and also it's fine. It's up to you. Okay, so this topic is done. So we will come to the new topic, fresh topic. So for the new people, usually I come live every day around 8:30 p.m. in the evening, and this practice was done before but not now, like coming live in this time, afternoon time. Today I came after so long. Okay, I think nobody has to say anything. So what we will do is that we will start with the topic. I will start explaining, and then let's see your responses as well. Like if you guys have want to communicate, you want to ask something, then I am here for 4:30. Okay, so let's start with the topic, guys. Okay, so the topic, the fresh topic of today is that, like, this is also continuation. We started with the topic narcissistic personality. Okay, for the people who are new, I am saying to you all, narcissistic personality. We started with this topic, and then we are doing continuation, like we are going in depth of that personality, narcissistic personality. So we have covered many other points. So today we are coming to another subtopic of that topic only, which is how to stay with someone who has narcissistic personality traits. Okay, like how we need to stay, how we need to behave, how we need to uh, respond with people who are, like, if they are our parents, for example, narcissistic personality parents, or maybe sister, brother, siblings. So how do we need to stay with them, because it becomes very hard, because the level of narcissism is the thing which affects us. So for that we will discuss, and then the topic after that we will discuss how to work on narcissistic personality traits. Like if you think you have, you you call yourself to be a narcissist, if you think so, then how to overcome from it. Okay, so I think this topic, the overcoming thing, I will discuss it in the evening time today. So for now we will come to the first topic, which is how to stay with someone who has narcissistic personality. So let's start there. Okay. Okay, Pahesh, can I get your contact whenever feeling low? Can call you for healing mental health. Okay, so Mahesh, you can do one thing. There is my Gmail account. You can go there and mail me. Okay, there I will give you response, because I cannot share my contact now. So this is what you can do, because I don't use other social media account also, like Instagram, Facebook. You can only find me here in YouTube, so you can do that. In Gmail account you can mail me. I will that reply to you. Okay, the Gmail account where you can find is, you can find it in my many videos, in the description part, okay, or in the about, all everywhere it's there. Just you need to search, you will get it. Okay, Mahesh, is it fine? Okay, so we can start, I think. And if you're comfortable, like yes, Mahesh and everybody who is watching me, if you're comfortable to your comfort level, you can also ask me questions, or you can share your feelings here. Like you, like at this time many people do not join, but on the everyday basis most of the regular viewers, they join and they ask questions, they share their state of mind in the present, and I try to give them solutions. Okay, so that's up to you. If you are not comfortable sharing here because it's public, it's totally up to you. And if you're, so then you can mail me, or else you can share here. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the topic. So the topic is how to stay with someone who has narcissistic personality. So first of all, we need to understand, if I have to again say you what is narcissistic personality. So it is a type of personality where the people, please Assam Gaming Boy, don't do it. मत करना ये. So for a narcissistic personality, a person how he has to, how he or she is, like they are very dominating. They have the thing, like they want to be the best in the room. Okay, they feel like I have to be the best. माई जीमेल इज़ ऑलरेडी देयर, मेरा जीमेल पहले से ही है, एंड मैंने सबको बोला है कि जीमेल में सब लोग मुझे कर सकते हैं हु आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल, क्योंकि सब लोग कंफर्टेबल नहीं होते लाइव स्ट्रीम में, एंड मैं वो समझती हूँ. सो जो लोग नहीं होते हैं वो लोग जीमेल में कर सकते हैं. इट्स अ प्रोफेशनल, यस, इट्स अ प्रोफेशनल प्लेस. Okay, so we will come to the topic. So I was saying that narcissistic people, how they are generally, they behave in a very rude or like outspoken way, where they feel like, okay, I have to be the best in the room among people, and everybody should look at me. So they feel like that. Okay, they have want to be best, and if someone disagree or are like saying something which does not match with them, they will defend themselves like crazy. Like they will say that no, my point is only valid, I only right, I don't want to listen to you. So things like that. Okay, we have discussed clearly about all these things in the previous live stream, so if you are interested you can check that out. Okay, so now as we are aware now that narcissistic personality is not a very friendly or uh, a personality which can help us, benefit us, or like we will be enjoy the company of the people who are narcissists. Okay, and it can also has harmful effects on us and even on the individual who is narcissist. So knowing all these things, it's important to know that how we stay if we have our close one who are narcissists. For example, as I said before, parents, siblings, maybe best friends, whoever it is, relatives, whoever, if they are very close to us and we live with them and we cannot avoid them or just cut off the contact, that so if you want to if we cannot stay with those person, but still we have to understand how to stay or how to uh, develop all those techniques to stay, isn't it? So that's why we are discussing about this topic. So number one point about this, like how to stay with someone who has narcissistic personality, will be number one, set clear boundaries. Set clear boundaries. Okay, RC YouTuber, what's the problem? You want to do something in public में कुछ करना चाहते हो. इफ़ यू वांट टू डू इट, पब्लिक में बहुत प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, आपका भी चैनल है, आप अपने चैनल में भी कर सकते हो. अगर आपको डिस्कस करना है, यहाँ पे डिस्कस करिए. डिस्कस करके हम अबाउट द टॉपिक डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. आपको क्वेश्चन है तो क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर सकते हो या फिर क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हो. As simple as that. Okay, so first point, as I was discussing, is setting clear boundaries. Okay, so we should understand that we should not be very friendly with those person, be it our very close people, as for example parents, because it can be toxic for us if they are behaving in very dominating way where they are harming us like indirectly or directly, then it's not healthy for us. So because of that, we should set clear boundaries, that this is the line which I will not cross with them. I will not be over friendly, or I will not communicate within this type, like more than this time period, or stick to consequences. Like I will understand this, if I will say something or do something, that will also have some consequences. So remembering all these things, I need to stay with those person. Yes, it can be little tough thinking about all these things, preparing yourself, and then talking or staying with that person. It can be tough, but these are the techniques. Whoever faces with like whoever stays with people like that, they, most of them feel like, okay, I want to come out of it, I want to feel better, so they have to do this, right? So these are the solutions. So even though it's tough, if they do it mindfully, they will be able to come out of it, feel free, and not be feel trapped. Okay, that's why it's important to know. That's the first point. Now coming to the second point is that don't take it personally. Like sometimes narcissist people do not even know that what they are saying. They can go so harsh, or they can say so bad things to someone they even like they are close with. So at that point of time, it's important for us, if we know that that person is a narcissist, so it's important to not take their words personally, that okay, if he or she is saying something to me, so I am that kind of person. No, don't think like that. Think that they are in a state of mind, they have some kind of personality which is why they are saying all these things. But that does not mean that I am also the same thing which they are saying. Okay, do you get me? So that's why it's important to know that, okay, even though these things are said by them, but it's not who I am. Okay. And when they say something, even not maybe not directly to you, but in an overall way, that it also means that they are indirectly showing their insecurities, okay, which the things they are insecure about in their life, they are showing that. And also the unmet needs, like whatever they wanted in their life, they have not got that, and because of that they are feeling this way and showing themselves, okay, or speaking very harshly. So all these things also come in this point where you should not take things seriously of themselves or personally. मेरे चेनेल पे যদি মডাৰেটৰ হৈছা মডাৰেটৰ নিচিনা বিহেভ কৰিব লাগে বেলেগ এটা কিবা এটা কামত যদি কাম এটা কৰি আছা তো তাতে প্ৰফেচনেলি যদি আছা মোৰ চেনেলতো মডাৰেটৰ যদি হৈছা মডাৰেটৰ নিচিনা থাকিব লাগে इट्स नॉट अ जोक यहाँ पे कोई जोक नहीं चल रहा है ओके डू यू नो आरसी यूट्यूबर नार्सिसिस्टिक पर्सनैलिटी क्या होता है प्लीज़ एक्सप्लेन करिए यहाँ पे एज वे साइकोलॉजी स्टूडेंट हुए साइकोलॉजी के बारे में बात करते हैं क्या आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं नार्सिसिस्टिक पर्सनैलिटी क्या है बिकॉज आप तो लाइफ में थे ना इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं हम सो यू कैन एक्सप्लेन हम सब पढ़ेंगे आप क्या समझ गए हैं अभी तक या फिर आपका नॉलेज कितना है इसके ऊपर okay so as I guys as I discussed with you guys 2 points already. First point is setting clear boundaries and second point is don't take it personally. Okay, so number third point, so